So I think that the question that comes to mind right away is, why did Apple bring MagSafe back to the iPhones? And I think that there is a really clear answer here, and it's a really interesting one that actually gives us some insight into what Apple does as a company and where they're moving. I think that Apple is bringing back MagSafe to the iPhones for two main reasons. First reason is kind of an obvious one. There's no major new features with the new iPhone this year that are marketable and very visual, and Apple is kind of a visual company in the sense of when they come out with a product, they want you to know that it's new, whether it's putting like the little ring on the Apple Watch to show that it was like the cellular red one, whether it's changing the colors so there's like 10 different space gray colors so you know it's a new one, or having something as clear as having something magnetized to the back of the phone. They want it to be like, you have the new iPhone. So I think that's the first one, very like purely marketing, a feature that they can easily show consumers the practicality of in a commercial in 10 seconds.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Yeah. And then I think the second one is much more complex and also big picture, what is Apple interested in? And it's Apple is noticing that holistically the entire smartphone market is selling less smartphones. People are keeping their phones longer. The ultra premium market is just getting more and more expensive, where it's isolating a lot of people. And as India becomes more of a market that they have to pay attention to, as internet and stuff becomes more and more prominent in India and people are online and stuff more, that's a market that they need to hit. And selling a $1,300 iPhone just isn't feasible. And they've already kind of not hit saturation point in the United States, but they're getting there where more and more people are upgrading less and less often. They already have an iPhone 10. They don't feel like they need the 12. So what do you do if you're in this situation? Well, you do two things. The first thing that you do is you create a business model not around selling a new iPhone every year, and that's their service business model, right? So that's them trying to get more people to buy iCloud storage, them trying to Apple TV, Apple Arcade, etc. Like all those things, right? Those are all the service model because it's reoccurring revenue. And you and I both know, even as a YouTuber, like reoccurring revenue is much better than just a one-time purchase, which an iPhone is. And that reoccurring revenue can end up actually being much more money than an iPhone within a couple years if the person sticks on it. And the services keep them in the ecosystem. So they know they're going to still sell iPhones and they're going to have the service. But there's also another business model coming into play, and that is MagSafe. So MagSafe is Apple's way of creating a brand new product line. It's the same way when they got rid of the headphone jack, they created a multi-million dollar, even like maybe billion-dollar business with AirPods and wireless headphones and things like that. They created a problem, and then they sold the solution. They're going to do the same thing with MagSafe, right? They're going to create this problem of, eventually I think they're going to take away the charge port, and you're not going to have a charge port, and they're going to say it's for things like durability and longevity and better water resistance, and there's going to be all these reasons, better for the environment. A lot of them are valid, but how do you charge your phone now? Well, you could use a wireless charger, and you can get that anywhere on Amazon for $10. So what do? They create this product genre, MagSafe, and they brand it as an Apple thing, and they create a lot of accessories around it. So now they've created this new multi-million-dollar business with just putting some metal into a phone, like putting some magnets.
It's insane.